that up.
I will.
It's solid and beautiful. It has the white. Chris
pretty
always
heavy.
loved things with white through them. He
Yes.
said it was good luck.
Yes.
But isn't that neat?
That is terrific. This is heavy, Steve.
Yes,
Get a hold of
it's
this
very
thing.
heavy.
That is heavy.
I like it.
So
and
tell
I
me.
don't know what size you were looking for.
That's exactly the right size.
It's
That's
not
exactly the right
weighted, but
size.
You can see it.
Nancy, why did you
gotta
pick this
hold
one
it
again?
this
What
way.
was special about this?
Well, this is number one. It's from Veterans Memorial Park here in Old Orchard Beach.
Okay, Veterans Memorial Park in Old Orchard Beach, where Chris.
Has a memory tree.
Oh, I see.
And a
Okay.
memory bench.
Okay.
This is in the shape, to me, of a heart.
Yes.
I wear a ring that's the shape of a heart.
Yes. Perfect.
Support our troop yellow.
Yes.
This is almost the same. Look at this.
It is the same.
shape.
That is terrific.
And it comes right from
Where Chris grew up, he played hard.
He was born in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
When I married Bob, he took me and my 3 children.
Right.
We moved to Maine
Right.
in 78, 79.
January 79.
Right.
We've been in this house ever since.
Ever since.
Chris grew up. He worked over here at Powderhorn.
Yep.
Ran all through. This was
Gosh.
all woods. He ran all through.
Wasn't even developed. No, not at all.
But this rock was the one is perfect for you.
Are you sure I can take this from
I'm
you
positive.
and hike it up the mountains of Maine?
If someone can carry it.
If someone can carry it.
I have little. I didn't know you weren't looking for small.
No, not pebbles. No, ma'am. This is.
We love it.
This is the biggest one we've got so
All
far.
my little rocks have a meaning.
Too
for
little.
Something.
Yep.
I know, but this one just.
And especially
this
for
is it.
Chris, who was a physical
Ranger,
fitness
yes.
stud,
Yes.
right?
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
he was very humble. I want you to add that if you ever talk about him.
We are going to talk about
He
him. Tell
was-
me about his humility.
He never bragged about himself. I'll tell you why. When he died, we went to his first home that he and his wife had built in Winterville.
Yeah, right.
And on the walls, we went there once when he got married.
Right.
And then he died.
Right.
Not shortly after. And on the walls were pictures of Chris with all these. Michael Jordan, Barkley. He caddied for all these guys.
He did?
He never told us. He didn't say, "Hey, Mom, up in Maine, guess what I'm doing?" We found out so much about his adult life because he had been down there raising his boys and married and being in the army and being, getting his master's degree and all the stuff he did. I could talk forever.
Right, right. But he was humble.
Yeah.
So here's what
How many kids wouldn't tell you that he was caddying for all
That's
these
true.
greats?
He never said a word.
No, not to us.
Okay, so someone's going to hike that rock. Someone's going to pick up this rock.
Yes.
When they're thinking of Chris.
Yes.
And they're holding this rock in their pack.
Happy smile.
What do they need to
running.
know about Chris?
He'd be running up the hill
With a smile on his face.
Yeah.
Always a smile.
You need to be first in line because Rangers lead the way.
No, seriously, that's on our T-shirt this year. Rangers Lead the Way is going to be on it. It has his logo.
Yep.
And it has a picture of a hand-painted
That
pier
is
in the
terrific.
background. I'll show it.
That
to
is
you.
terrific. What else? What else about Chris? What else about on that hike? They're going to
He
need to
was a
think of
mount-
something.
He was a ranger, so his most fun doing things was the mountain training,
Right.
the desert training,
Right.
And he was
Go stand next to
he
Nancy.
was a quiet man, but he was
Right.
oddly strong. I guess,
Yeah, he was a tough guy.
He was tough, but he was so gentle with his boys.
Right. Right.
His boys came first.
His
He was-
men, yes.
He was actually a dad first. I would say he was a dad first, closest to his heart, because he said, "My sons are most important to me, Mom. You know that." I said,
Right.
Soldiering second, believe it or not.
Soldier second after being a dad.
Yeah, and then of course his wife and his family life.
Right.
And, I'm on the list, but I wasn't number one once he got into the service. And I understand that because I'm married to an Army guy
Right,
that was
right.
in Germany during Vietnam.
Right.
And I'm happy that he never got called over because
Right.
His commanding officer wouldn't let Bob go over because he was the man in the office that did all the paperwork.
Is that right?
Marshals, everything. So I probably would have never met him. Who knows?
Right. But Chris, coming back to Chris, did everything to the fullest
He did, and more so.
and more so.
Well, Bob can tell you a better history of how he came to his rank so fast. He was captain at 36, and he would have been Major Christopher Cash I think within 6 months. Of
I
him
see.
having that kid.
Yep, I see.
He
Yep.
was in 18 years continuous.
Yep.
He left this house to go to college. It didn't work out at USM.
Yep.
He took my older daughter Jody's car to Texas
Right.
to visit her in college, and he joined the Army on a weekend.
On the
And
weekend.
he called us up and said, guess what I did today?
Just like something to do. I joined the Army.
Yeah. So 18 and a half, he started his career because he wanted to.
Right.
He did it on his own. He just wanted to.
It was a challenge.
He had G.I. Joe dolls
Yeah.
as a kid.
Yeah.
They weren't considered dolls back then.
They were
You
action
know,
figures.
Action figures.
I had them too.
Because we lived right near Hassenfeld in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, where they're born.
Oh,
The
right.
Hasbro company.
Is right in Rhode Island.
Yes. And his real dad actually still lives in that neighborhood, so to speak.
Right,
Pawtucket,
right.
home of the Red Sox.
Yeah.
Farm
Pawtucket. That's right.
McCoy Stadium.
Sure. I've been there. Yeah,
Dad,
sure.
I used to twirl my baton there
Um,
in high school.
last-
Everything comes full
It's all
circle.
connected.
We're all connected.
Yeah, we're all connected. And now someone's going to be connected to this stone.
Yeah.
Whoever carries this
It
stone.
has character.
Yeah.
It has had character. A lot of
Tell me about the character of Chris first.
All right. So Chris, other than he always had a bunch of girls around him. He had a lot of guy friends.
More.
On the track team. Every picture I ever saw of him as a little kid growing up with this track team. And
Right.
his coach lives in town still,
Right.
Mr. Snow.
Right.
Every picture, all the girls wanted to be next to Chris. When I went down to his graduation, and all his graduation pictures, he's with like a professor, and then all the girls in their beautiful white stoles are around Christopher.
Right. Right.
That never changed. But
With
guess what?
the energy.
He was a gentleman, though. He never crossed the line, so to speak.
Gotcha.
As a young man.
Gotcha.
That I've heard from everyone since he died. His classmates come to all his memorials,
Right.
and they say the first words out of his mouth when they remember Christopher was he was a gentleman,
A gentleman first.
which is a really big thing for a mom to hear.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so. That makes you proud.
It was very proud.
Yeah. That's
This
a
rock
message.
is strong, but yet it's heart shaped
It's
because Chris had
heart-shaped.
a big heart.
Yep.
Especially
Yep.
for his children.
And it's got
his
character.
family.
There's a lot of fortitude.
He loved to laugh. He used to love Saturday Night Live in the 80s.
That's right.
when we grew up.
That's
with
right.
Him.
That's
I
right.
was only, I was 20 when I had Christopher. I was 19 when I had my daughter.
Gotcha.
So we grew up together, I say, as a family.
Right. Right.
But Chris would be Eddie Murphy, and he'd do Gumby and all that. There's a Gumby in my windshield. Up until my Gold Star plate, my number plate was Gumby, and